Joy.
Power.
Respect.
Anguish.
Pride.
Bravery.
Glory.
Wonder.
Passion.
The full range of Navrasa will be on display. It's time for India versus Pakistan. Joining us on the show today is a very special guest, Ramiz Raja. Ramiz, big one tomorrow. What do the players really go through before a big game like this?
So I'm sure they'll have casual net session and it's kind of revision before the exam. You know, you can't be studying on the day of the exam. It's about unwinding, feeling great, soaking in the atmosphere. This is going to be a huge test for them because 100,000 plus will be rooting for India mostly, and so somehow Pakistan will have to quieten the clutter in the mind and make sure that you befriend the 100,000. You take this as an advantage rather than as disadvantage.
Now, talking about using it to their advantage, since 2019, these two teams have only played each other 4 times in the ODI format. Now, it's a bit unfamiliar. Is that going to really weigh in? Let's hear what Ravi Shastri has to say.
I remember in our playing days, we used to play Pakistan quite regularly. Doesn't happen so much now. So obviously, you know, people, the expectations are big. You know, as a player, you look forward to the contest. So the pressure will be there. But playing at home, just seeing man for man, I think India is a stronger side and they start off as favourites.
Ravi Shastri, of course, reckons that India is going to be the favourite. What are your thoughts on that?
I think, yes, India will start as favourites because they deserve this tag. They've produced great results. The batting, bowling, fielding looks extremely sharp. But Pakistan will have that great reference point, that win against Sri Lanka, because it was a master run chase, world record set by them in that run chase. So that will keep them in good frame of mind, but clearly India starts as favourite.
Traditionally, when you say India-Pakistan, it's always usually about Pakistan's bowling and Indian batters. But let's also see what our legend Ricky Ponting has to say about that and his take on it.
For Pakistan to have a chance in the game, their new ball attack will have to have some impact early on. But then the other side of that is India's attack against Pakistan's top order as well, because India's attack is pretty handy. They could potentially play Shami, Siraj and Bumrah in that game and still have the 2 quality spin in Jadeja and Ashwin for the middle overs. But you know, I just think so much for Pakistan hinges on what Bubba does. They unearthed a couple of guys, younger guys there that looked like they had some serious batting talent, all-round talent down the order. So I wouldn't underestimate Pakistan because they, as we know, they can have a day out every now and then. And if they have a day out, their best cricket is as good as anyone's.
Now, Ramiz, what's the one face-off that you are looking forward to?
Well, it's got to be Rohit Sharma versus Shaheen Shah Afridi because his in-slanting delivery has got Rohit Sharma in a bit of a bother of late. But let's see what happens. Rohit Sharma stroked a brilliant 100 against Afghanistan. He looks to be in great nick, and Shaheen Afridi's form has dipped just a little bit, but still is my favourite face-off.
And of course, talking about a spectacular combination that we have, Virat Kohli, Babar Azam, now both of them with their cover drive. Let's see what the players had to say. Who's got a better cover drive?
Which player first come to your mind when you hear cover drive?
Tough question. 2 players, Babar Azam, Virat Kohli.
Babar, Virat Kohli.
Myself,
Virat Kohli.
Babar Azam. Virat Kohli, Babar Azam.
Virat.
Babar Azam.
Virat Kohli.
Babar Azam.
Virat Kohli. Virat Kohli.
Now, Virat Kohli reserves his best against Pakistan. Babar Azam is yet to really make that impact. Do you think history will matter?
Well, it's difficult to tell, but Virat Kohli obviously plays Pakistan superbly. You know, he raises his game, and that is what it's all about. At this stage, you want to be your best. And well, Babar Azam may have reserved his best in front of 100,000 audience. Let's see what happens.
Now, you don't want to miss out on any action, and definitely not any tomorrow. So make sure you download the Cricket World Cup app for all the highlights, videos, BTS action, and lots more. Thank you, Ramiz. May the best team win tomorrow.
Thank you very much. Yes, absolutely. Let's have a great game.